Game for third. Starting here in a bit. Chaemiko versus Colorful. Both were defeated by humans. Chaemiko by Hawk just a couple of minutes ago. Colorful earlier in a 3-map series against Fortitude after being tanked and gyroed in game 1. 2 quick rifle pushes. First one failed, second one succeeded. So time for redemption against the Human Alliance for Colorful. But it's gonna be a very, very different series, I guess. Chaemiko, very unique playstyle. Not too many rifle pushes, I guess. A big fan of the tier 3. But we have a join bug apparently again. So a little break. Okay, now it's working. Terran stand game 1. Colorful versus Chaemiko on... Let's see how this goes.
Chaemiko in the bottom right.
Chaemiko, by the way, once again without a clan, as Global Clan dropped the Koreans and will center more around the European and American scene. So yeah, if you have some monies in an organization, pick up Chaemiko because he's incredibly talented. And a super nice guy. So, Colorful upper left, Chaemiko bottom right. Very, very likely to see MK versus Warden here.
Yeah, absolutely. Would be a big surprise if this was to be different. Nowadays, this meta pretty much guaranteed to see these two. So, let's see if we're right. Warden, MK. Yeah.
Yay.
No surprise yet. Question is, how is this Warden gonna be played? We saw Colorful earlier being aggressive on level 2. That looked kind of cool at the beginning when he stole one of the last hits, but didn't really do that much. We have also seen, contrary to that, the Warden just creeping up heavily towards level 3, either with a second Ancient of War at the Merchant or at one of the middle Renegades, top right or bottom left. I think I prefer that more. Because, like, even if you go aggressively on level 2, what if you go for the Blink Fan steal and you miss it? Isn't that a complete disaster then?
It's definitely a risk. I definitely agree. I'm not too sure what the best play is. Like, of course you want to creep up heavily. And maybe it is to go for the double potion at Mercamp and Magi, but that's also easily punishable. You have a couple of options as the Warden player, but you are also easily harassed everywhere if your opponent knows. It's a tricky matchup.
Warden gets the level 2. Heal pot and slippers, not bad. What does the MK, excuse me, have? Mantle and wand. It's exactly the same as Fortitude had earlier. Footy getting chased. Oh! Shadow Strike. No Blink Fans early.
That definitely requires a ton of retraining later. I think he learned his lesson that he has to go for the economy sooner or later. But what does Shadow Strike really do against the Mountain King? Against an Archmage, I totally see that, but against the Mountain King, it's just only like last hits on creeps and footy steals.
In the early game, it's good to find kills to diminish the human numbers. But yeah, sooner or later, it's definitely going to have to retrain. Interesting. So Warden creeps up more, getting closer to 3. This camp won't quite be good enough, but the green after might be. Expo being crept here by Chaemiko without interference. Oh my god! These items.
Pretty good, huh? That's a lot of mana. 525 on a level 3 Mountain King. That is a lot of Stormbolt. That's a lot of damage. No harass at all by Chaemiko. We've seen this from Colorful that he was moving over with this MK. Claws now decent. So the Warden can pretty much do whatever she wants, and she is the one harassing now. Nicely doing that on the Wisp. A little too late for that creep camp. But is it fan? Must be fan, right? So no blink against 100 Stormbolts. Oh, the block. Well done. Stormbolt again. Can't get out.
It's gonna cost either the TP or the heal pod. Definitely. Oh! Is it? Is it? Is it? Is it? Keeping vision with the Berserker. Yep. Heal pod forced.
A player's forces are under attack.
It's clapped, by the way, so no chance for bash. Went of Mana stealing Stormbolt. Oh my god, that's so bad.
I mean, yeah, this might cost her the TP, but this is a ton of mana on the MK. It's not even the most horrible thing ever. Oh, could have forced one more Stormbolt.
I think he can easily afford a lot of clarities as well once he has the shop. Thank you, Vedakind.
But imagine if he comes in here aggressively with 300 more mana. Would be super scary.
Thank you, Vedakind, for the sub.
Oh, the Warden Cat gets surrounded now, though. Doesn't have any items anymore.
Oh, staff is ready in 10. Then that's
yeah,
kind of
that's true.
doable.
Alright, and now we can go in. MK not going for the boots. Okay. Dangerous thing for Colorful is if he commits in here with his ranged army, all of those units are easy kills for the MK. The big strength of the level 2 Stormbolt early.
No harass at all.
Player's
Shop,
forces are under
blacksmith.
attack.
Oh, that
Okay.
was a nice fan.
But again, this is an unpunished expansion, an unthreatened expansion. Chaemiko's just mining and banking and getting his tech to work. I mean, tech is a little late, as Colorful is already on the way to tier 3, but I really don't understand his way of playing the Warden today.
I mean, we've seen that before, right? There was also this crazy Moon game where he was just forced to stay back, had basically only a Warden, nothing else. I think early game there's just not much you can do. Honestly, unless you have some kind of really sick last-hit steals. But maybe there is a way. Anyways, yeah, this has been rather simple for Chaemiko so far. Warden's getting ready for the lab creep. I love that the Footy is here as well. It's gonna be a big deal who gets the Zeppelin. Footy's trying to steal the Zeppelin. Upon daytime it becomes available.
10 more seconds. Shouldn't be able to stay alive that long. And Shadow Strike kills
Kill
it.
the
2 seconds. Stormbolt is in. And how? The Shredder! He bought the Shredder to get access to the lab and then gets the Zeppelin. That is fantastic by Chaemiko.
Wait, doesn't he have already need to have access to get the Shredder in the first place?
The Footy was still... Wait.
That was the second Footy there. Yeah, I'm sure Colorful was spamming that button as well, but, well, spam battle. So one archer died. And that Zeppelin is such a big deal.
So, 1,700 gold. Let's go get some rifles. No rush tier 3 tech compared to what Fortitude did earlier. No counter expansion as well. Man, Colorful. This is not looking good for you at all.
Chaemiko towering up quite a bit. Not just at the expansion, which is normal. 2 guard towers there, sometimes even 3. But also in the main. Chaemiko wants to make damn sure he's not going to get surprised by any kind of drop. Warden close to 4, then her mobility really ramps up.
There's good scouting with the Zeppelin. He's threatening a drop, but there's nothing to drop onto. This Dryad Force is no threat at all, especially against towers and wall of. Tier 3 on the way. Blood Mage second again for Siphon. Yeah, I feel like there's seriously no threat. He wasn't even able to creep the lab entirely. Now getting the Taskmaster. Oh, item.
Did you see where the Shadow Priest was standing? He was inside the forest. There's a little hole right there. Never seen that before. Even more towers for Chaemiko coming up at the expansion. He wants to make damn sure he's not giving this game away.
4 towers. That's rough. Warden has to staff. Still no blink. No Tome of Retraining. Shadow Strike 2, Fan 2. Devotion Aura and... oh my. Wind of Mana Stealing, Mana Potion. And the Siphon. Endless Storm Bolts. Double Workshop, by the way. This could be tanks.
Absolutely. TP back by Chaemiko. Really nice position here between the towers and buildings and everything. Yeah, 5 towers. You can't break that position. How about the main? Can't even cancel a workshop because the workshop is in the back. Dude, the building placement here by Chaemiko is outstanding.
Might become an issue that the 2 workshops are not built together. Well, it would be hard. Okay, Fan now. The peasant slaughtery begins, but the Mountain King doesn't really care at all. Once level 4, as bad as the Warden does. And next set of Sentry Wards this time for the Korean. This prevents the Paladin. That's quite nice. That's about it. Expansion now.
Oh, Warden is ready with another Blink Fan here. The dangerous thing is she doesn't have a TP anymore, so this could absolutely be a lot of units dying.
Yeah.
Siphon.
No blink. Okay, there's... wait, what is there? Staff's on cooldown. No TP. First bear dead. Chaemiko wants this high level MK.
Lucky for Colorful that there's no defend here, otherwise it would be even worse. But as it is, it's not great.
In 25
Dying,
seconds.
yes, but that's okay.
First tanks in production.
Tanks.
Tomorrow
New Terraner stand meta. Hell yeah.
But alongside Knights, no mortars yet. Rebuilds the altar for the Paladin. First tank is out. 1-0 upgrade already. That blink helps a ton. 1-1 upgrade coming. No Nature's Blessing yet. He should definitely research that soon.
So he already went for Tome of Retraining?
Yes.
Oh. Warden again, so close to 5. Needs 2 more peasants.
I'm not a big fan of this Knight tank play. It's really expensive. Knights don't do too much, except if they're up against mountain giants, but even then mortars should be better. 2 tanks can easily be dealt with Engine of War. And maybe 1 ferry or something. Talon with Fairy Fire. But of course Chaemiko might know better.
Oh, 7 XP away from level 5.
It was a tank drop. Tree already down to 50%. And no Nature's Blessing still. He's starting it now. Seems like he kind of forgot about it a little.
Game is certainly not looking the same as against Fortitude earlier, but definitely somewhat similar. Demon Hunter second again.
Isn't he just inviting Chaemiko to play mech?
I guess Colorful's thought is he wants to play this hero to make sure that when the tanks arrive with the enemy heroes, he has something to disable those to win the mana burn war. And that was successful earlier. He did not lose the mana burn war against the Blood Mage earlier against Fortitude. One comes in with a Blink Fan, can't get the steal. 1 kill for level 5. There we go.
Clap comes in a little too late. Siphon on the Warden, but a lot of mana. Ooh, she's hurt though, still no TP. There's staff. No. There's more mana, more Storm Bolts. No dispel against anti-magic though. Knights are suffering quite a bit. Berserker as well.
Oh, nice vanishes. No abolish here as it seems. That bear might die to the creeps. Makes it out. Just barely alive. Only a single tank at the expansion. One tank is pretty easy to deal with. And Chaemiko has only, in quotes, made 3 tanks so far.
Yeah.
So this is where the game starts to look very different compared to Fortitude.
The tank drop was interesting. Didn't really work though. Good reaction by Colorful. And from that moment on, he let Colorful pretty much do whatever he wanted. I think he's giving him too much space. Knight's Breaker army now.
I love the defensive setup at the natural for Chaemiko. 5 towers, Arcane Sentry to see the Warden when she's Shadow Melted, and a Zeppelin. This is basically the perfect mix.
There's still a lot of, well, room in the back, but with what do you want to drop? Everything that's kind of effective is melee.
Well, the Pally might be forced into the invul, or is there a staff for him? Only 1 staff so far, but I'm sure Chaemiko's gonna go for more. Oh, there we go. Now he has 2.
Pretty much a perfect display where you can't enter that base. Demon Hunter is creeping with bears, so he's making progress. 1 tank being dealt with as well. It's just not enough distraction. 2 base, 2 base. Chaemiko 1,000 gold though. But what's this army? It's like Knights Breakers. Mountain Giants coming.
Why aren't humans playing Inner Fire Rifles anymore? At least on this map. They still are on some other maps, but not here.
Maybe sick of Wisp detonates?
I guess you also don't have AM, and priests do lose a lot of value if they don't have brilliant support. But I look at this army for Chaemiko right now, and I think, okay, let's say the fight is very extended. How is he gonna heal? He's hoping for the Pally to do it, but what if he gets mana burn?
Yeah. I mean, he can still siphon, of course. And potions and all, and staffs. There's a lot of options to save units.
A player's forces are under attack.
Warden, not blinking into the expansion. There is double Zeppelin in the main as well as at the expansion to keep these peasants safe, so Chaemiko seems to be set up for the defense.
Let's drop this. But 1-2 only. Interesting that he goes defense zone over attack. Pen of Knives against Knights, not the best weapon, but over time this will add up. Also decent right clicks. So, mass melee battle. Knights Breakers versus Bears Mountain Giants.
They are starting to drop quite low over here. The clap is certainly looking really good. Here's another one. Heal ward in the back, getting the spell. Dude, all these bears are about to die though.
Oh, another clap. But he has pretty much no range army. Knights are very, very fast, so get the kill. In the meantime, the tanks, did they destroy Moonwell? Oh yeah, they destroyed at least... Like, did they destroy 3? He's so mega supply stuck.
Yeah, looks like he destroyed for 3.
Oh
and now
my.
The Tree of Life getting attacked. If the Wisps come out for the repair, they're gonna get clapped.
Just make it clap. And there we go, multi-kill.
Bad.
Oh, Zeppelin safe with 3 hurt knights in it. Little risky with this Mountain King, but still 300 HP. Should be fine. Damn, that worked a hell of a lot better than I thought.
The 2 tanks in the main there made a big difference. Lots of Moonwells taken out, then drawing the entire army out of position. Opening up that Tree of Life kill. Well done by Chaemiko.
The Moonwells are so expensive. 180 gold, hells yeah. We go mortars now, so we get some sort of ranged army and move away
Players'
from
forces
tanks.
are under attack.
Demon only level 3 now. Very, very late.
Creeping with the Warden here, effectively losing HP. Big knight damage upgrades. It's gonna be 3, 3, and devotion aura on these knights.
They're pretty strong.
A player's forces are under attack.
He's gonna have 7 upgrades. He even has one for the mortars. Good thing he had that shredder.
He has also Animal War Train, and he's getting Sundering Blades. Thank you, Ark, for the 713 sub.
Shouldn't Chaemiko expand now, though? Like, seems like he has big enough of a lead to secure one.
Yeah, only 1,000 gold left. In the main, so that should be the time. He has so much gold, though.
The human staff is only 45 seconds, so only
Player's forces are under attack.
15 seconds longer than the Night Elf staff. But it feels so much longer, doesn't it? I
Also-
suppose percentage-wise it's 50% longer cooldown.
Also, the units being kind of stuck after using the staff is an issue. Zeppelin reactions almost instantly, quite sick.
Yeah. But now without priests, it's so hard to heal these mortars up.
That
The
is
Regent
correct.
Scroll plus Zeppelin, that's a cool idea, but can you still pull that off in the big fight? It's gonna be a lot harder then.
Do we have any kind of Chimera transition or something? No. Tree of Eternity moving over now to the
A player's
natural.
forces are under attack.
Those are some buff knights.
So sick. 44% damage reduction, yeah!
Colorful's waiting across the bridge, but there's a tank drop possible, or a mortar drop. Mortar teams are in the Zeppelin.
Mortars can also be dropped here across the river, then get vision with the Zeppelin, just prevent the entangled gold mine, or position them here right after the bridge. As long as you have vision, that's all fine.
And there we go.
Town is under siege.
One of the interesting interactions of Terranos Stand. This will force Colorful to engage here sooner or later, I guess.
That's really cool.
A player's forces are under attack.
Tanks take out the AP. Peasants moving north for an expansion. Lots of wisps here, though. Nice dodge with the anti-magic.
Trying to snipe the Zeppelin right away. Oh, these Dryads are taking a lot of damage, though, from the mortar teams.
Oh, wow.
Warden is hurt already.
Yeah.
Very hurt. Oh, nice scroll. And the Warden is too low, has to staff out. Chaemiko seems to be closing out this game. Oh, the
Demon
demon taking a lot of damage. He dead.
Level 5. And the Dryads are about, like, they're all gonna die. GG! Colorful losing game number 1 against the human on Terranos Stand again. Weird build by Chaemiko, but surprisingly working really well. Was a good timing, the first attack with Breaker's Knights. I don't want to call it like he caught him off guard, but Colorful wasn't ready for that at all.
I think these lab creeps are so crucial nowadays. Whoever gets the lab creep, whoever gets the Zeppelin, and possibly also Shredder, it's a massive deal. This was a big move by Chaemiko in that game that almost won him the game. The fact that he stole both those things away. And yeah, I have to admit, Colorful, he needs to improve on his warden a little bit.
Oh. Yeah, this is definitely not the way a Foggy would play or a Lawlight would play. But it's, yeah, I don't know. We've seen Colorful doing better than this for sure. It's just like a different philosophy or something that he's following today. I'm not a big fan.
All right. Map 2. Amazonia. Is he gonna play Warden here? Hard to make work. I feel like only the really confident Warden players play her here.
Do you forget the Colorful special? Especially on AZ? Hoping for an expansion of the Human Go emulation? Even Foggy picked it up. I wouldn't be too surprised at all to see this.
Depends on if Chaemiko wants to expand, right? So I think Sok likes expanding way more than Chaemiko does, right?
Yeah.
It's Night Elf.
Yeah. I was kind of surprised to see how often Sok goes for that second base. One observer is missing.
Who is it?
Again, right? If you let the human come to the super late game, and 3/3 Knights are and Fractured Mortars are definitely a super late game, how to beat it anymore? Like, I feel there's no chance.
I think that matchup comes down a lot to heroes. If the Warden's level 5, if she has a level 6, excuse me, and if she has a Tinker level 4 or 5 with her, I think it's totally doable. But yeah, not with a Demon Hunter who's only level 3, Warden who's not level 6. Does it work now? Oh, it works.
Lots of waiting times, but no. Okay, one join bug. Okay, let's go. Easy. Chaemiko will determine in what direction this game goes, and then it's up to Colorful to decide how to punish it and when. Early with immolation, as we've so often seen from him, or later. Well, the first decision is, I guess, Warden or Demon Hunter. Or even Keeper.
Yeah. Lawlight showed us the Keeper. And I was so surprised. And it very much looked like his opponent was also surprised. Colorful, he was the Night Elf, it seemed like, who benefited the least from the Keeper meta.
Colorful benefited the least from the Keeper meta?
Yeah.
He made WGL top 8 in the Keeper meta.
Yeah, but that's like Night Elf standard. He was, relatively to other Night Elves, more successful before the 1.30. My opinion. And he didn't, like, win anything, right, did he?
I think he didn't win anything before either.
He won Yule Cup since then. Hell yeah. Yule Cup 3 against 1-2-0.
Yeah, I mean, like before Keeper, he didn't win anything.
Not tournaments, but there were some strong performances. Wasn't...
One WCA qualifier.
Wasn't Next before that, but once he had this good performance?
No.
I definitely had a few games where he was looking good before the Keeper took over. It is no Keeper here. It is the Demon Hunter. I guess that's what we're expecting.
A player's forces are under attack.
Against the AM first.
So he will scout if there's an expansion or not. Will save on the skill points. Does any other race save skill points as much as Night Elf? No, right? It's on the Warden, on the Demon Hunter.
Sometimes on Dreadlord, sometimes on the MK, but
Rare.
A player's forces are under attack.
pretty nice items here for Mr. Shadow Stalker. Slippers and gloves.
Going for the Shadow Priest, but sniped.
Ooh.
Or scouted at least.
Nice footy block there. Almost prevented it. A bit more damage, and that little bit of damage can matter on the archer. Already quite frail. Well, some people may disagree, I know. Todd has been saying that archers are so hard to kill now with their plus 15 HP, so...
A town is under
Yeah, they used to be even squishier.
A player's forces are under attack.
Tier 2 tech or Expo? Colorful is waiting for it as well for the call. Smells like in... 3 farms?
He's even got a 4th at the lab, so this is
Yeah.
usually Expo. Yep, okay, here we go.
Okay, with gloves and slippers... Oh, no immolation. Mana burn evasion.
Oh! The rock golems turning on the Night Elf here. So, Water Elemental 1 could be getting detonated. Oh, that was a mistake on the Wisp right there. But Water Elemental still taken out thanks to the Shadow Priest. Demon so far can't put in that much damage, now aiming towards the footies. Close to the trees, could perhaps even be surrounded. Oh, okay. Chaemiko starting to take some losses here now. Needs to get the big boy last hit. He does. It's level 3.
Still decent damage on Peasant, that's number 1. That's number 2. Hoi, that piercing damage adds up. Now gets into archer range, or focuses the archers finally, and that's the end of the first harass.
A player's forces are under attack.
Up comes the expansion. This could perhaps just be right click down. Oh, if the archers were closer. Why are the archers so far away? Little mistake by Colorful. Alright, he's committing. Oh man, this is such a big deal. This is such a big deal, and he gets the cancel. Oh wow. And a footy as well. Forces the TP out, but that is the TP well spent.
It's so funny how many times I've seen Colorful play Immolation and his harasses were decent, I would say, but never game winning. This time he goes for mana burn and evasion and breaks the expansion. Okay.
Yeah, and now we can go boots. He's almost level 3. Tier 2 is about to finish. Naga or Panda would both be insane. Even the Alchemist. Chaemiko. I don't know, man. Fast Expo on this map is still dangerous.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan. I'm more of a fan of the TH Infi approach with the rifle push Blood Mage. That seems to work a lot. I mean, Night Elves are getting better and holding it. Especially Lolite and Foggy, I guess. Moon finds other ways around it. But yeah, Expo, I don't know.
Once again, diving deep with the archers. I feel like he's going too heavy into these footy kills. Whenever he commits so deep, he's taking a lot of damage. Speaking of a lot of damage, so did the AM, but he's got that heal pot, which is very nice to have right now.
Last mana burn and retreat. So, what's next? Double lore.
A player's
He has a lot of time until rifles are in big numbers, so heavy on dryads into tech might be an option.
I'm kind of surprised this didn't do more. But yeah, problems are still mounting for Chaemiko. But if he can stabilize now on his 2 base, can get his tech up soon. But that's the problem, right? Tier 2 tech for Chaemiko is still so far away.
a player's forces
Tier 3
are
has
under
started.
attack.
Archmage still hurt, not willing to commit to this potion, just distracting, keeping Colorful away from his second base. Where's the shop and the tower? Base is kind of exposed, but how to get in there is the question.
One Arcane is gonna finish. Chaemiko doesn't want to tech, doesn't want to call militia yet. Wants to start the tech first. And there we go. Tier 2 starts now, but yeah, it's obviously late.
And the mana burns over and over. Not too many water elementals and still chasing. He's using the entire army to chase. Not only the Demon Hunter. Could put some damage on this arcane, maybe. Just waiting for the Dryads to come in. Plus abolish. Early abolish.
So, no counter expansion yet. I think the smarter play here, as Colorful is doing, is creep up the natural first. The demon is controlling the AM. You know where he is. You know you can be left alone. So creeping that up now and then, seemingly going for that counter expo. This would be a classic human time to go for Zeppelin right now and go for footy harass.
I thought he's moving into that direction, but no. Colorful with a potion of greater mana. We've seen very, very, very powerful Fort Lightnings yesterday. But here, well, against rifles, also decent, but we won't see a level 5 Naga most likely. Bears coming as well, tier 3 almost done. And the power of Abolish, getting more experience via the spell.
Fan just finished. Needs to turn it on. There we go. That should definitely be enough for a cancel. Question is, how many footies are gonna die for this?
And how many archers? He's blocking. Okay, he is committing. Fort Lightning number 1. Focus fire seems a little off. TP out now. It's 1 footman. That's it.
Yeah, great attack by Chaemiko.
And now the blacksmith is up. And now rifles starting to come. Tier 2 around the corner.
This could be one of those classic human muscling up to 70 supply, Night Elf hoping that he has enough when he defends at the expansion. That we used to see years ago already.
It's kind of a delayed rifle push. A stronger and way delayed rifle push.
Ooh. AM in the middle of the map without a staff or anything. This is a little bit scary. Oh, Dryads coming in from the side as well. Water Elementals. Free experience. Whoa! Actually trying to go for the cancel. The Naga for Chaemiko is trying to get the Zeppelin. Colorful should seal it away, but he doesn't have the gold.
Oh. Expo cancelled. Chaemiko buying more and more and more time. There is the Zeppelin now. And 1 bear push doesn't do too much.
And the defense footies are still pretty durable over here. Really good usage of these tier 1 units here by Chaemiko this game. The very beginning with the fast expo was pretty rough. That was expensive, but since then, great recovery.
Yeah. He's not donating too many footmen here. Okay, that Fort Lightning was sick, as I say it. But here is the Naga, here's the Archmage. Demon Hunter kinda low, no TP. Zeppelin, what was that? Could have saved the Naga. But didn't.
A little too slow with this. And Colorful with his tier 3 prowess now finding quite a few kills, quite a few things to be done. But most important thing is, does he have the expansion coming up? And the answer is no.
More bears. And that... Okay, there's the Wisp coming over now.
A town is under siege.
Hey, that's very late. How is he supposed to defend the 70 supply push? It's still it's 2,000 gold. What the hell? But there's also no Sanctum. Why is there no tier 2 production?
It was pretty low lumber, maybe because of some militia usage, but now there is a shredder. It's gonna help out with that. I am at the expansion. Oh, this Zeppelin is so good for you.
Yeah. Naga caught off guard,
Also,
but to the rescue.
Ooh. Zeppelin again. Guard tower is not quite finished yet. This could be the time, perhaps, for Colorful to still break through this. But now, 2 guard towers finished, that adds in a lot more damage.
Demon Hunter has Reju, no dispel on it, Shop falls, Bear's not hurt, Naga is, has to evacuate up into the Zeppelin again, repositions here, and Demon Hunter into the towers now taking too much damage, staff out, and that abandons. Wait, what happened? Did he cancel the expansion again with a single footman?
I think it... I don't know if it was set up already.
There
but,
was a
yeah.
bear. I
There is a
don't know.
corpse. I don't know. Does one fully have enough damage to cancel a tree? Would surprise me. But dude, how great was the Zeppelin? This Zeppelin has been saving Chaemiko's ass. Who's going tier 3 triple aviary, by the way.
Oh yeah, the Griffin strat or what?
Dude, that's so greedy though. Your
He
wall
lost-
is kind of open at the expansion.
Riju is so good. Riju is so incredibly good at this point. There's no dispel.
This feels like a mistake here by Chaemiko. Playing so greedy without any tier 2 units. But if he holds at the expansion, then I guess I'll eat my words. But it was pretty damn close, man. Still 4 bears on the field. Some of them are hurt.
Forces are under
So is the demon.
Bash, bash, bash. Whew. Expo at 50%. Tier 3 at 50%. That is so hard to scout though. And does take time to react. This Griffin playing.
Colorful needs to keep pushing, doesn't he? If you give the human the time to get up to 6 griffins, boy, are those hard to deal with. Dragonhawks first. You have a little bit of something.
Also a solution against Dryads. If you go too hard on Griffins and too early, then just mass Dryads and no counter.
Yeah, Mass Dragonhawk used to be a strat also on Terranos for quite a while. But I don't think it's going more than 3, right? No.
Distracting with the Zeppelin again, just canceling the Entangled
Nice.
Gold Mine, buying a little bit of time. That's his most important resource right now. Time.
These upgrades looking quite good already. 2-1 on the way for Chaemiko. Do we have anything colorful? No. He's just been concerned with getting this expansion up so far.
Stormhammer's first Griffin, Cloud. Doesn't even need Cloud. But why not queue the upgrades if you're still in low upkeep? Boots of Kel'Thalas for colorful. Demon Hunter will be very thankful.
Experience on colorful is looking really good. Not too far away from 5 on the Naga. Demon could get there as well. Can Chaemiko cancel this one more time? Might be a little bit too late.
Needs a Fog Lightning against the repair, I guess. Or
Get it?
Surgical Strike if I ever saw one. My god.
The TP out now. How many walks is he gonna lose?
town is under
Not a single one. Wow, Chaemiko.
Yeah, this doesn't cost... Oh, almost a hero option. This didn't cost gold for colorful, of course, as the Entangled Gold Mine doesn't cost anything, but more and more and more time.
players' forces are under
Chaemiko is a little greedy though. Ah, now starts production. Boom! Rushes up to 62.
Hawks, Griffins. Rare to see. But if you get all the upgrades, if you get this massive army, it can be very strong in the late game. And I mean, Colorful must know now, right? He saw the Hawk strat. That's weird. So yeah, he's going double wins. But there's Dragonhawk riders already available against them. So it's not like it's the super easy hard counter.
Dragonhawk takes longer to produce though, right? It's harder to mass them. But with Triple Aviary...
a
Ooh,
player's
Legion Doomhorn,
forces are
nice.
under attack.
With Triple Aviary, maybe you can outmass. So he's going hard on the Dragonhawks already.
Chaemiko here also hoping for an aura. His levels are looking really weak so far.
So be masked though. Nice.
More and more hawks added. So now we're up to 6 hawks. So that kind of means you need to have at least 9 hippogriffs for them to do something?
It's triple Engine of Wind, by the way. One at the Expo as well.
Oh, wow.
It's gonna be a sick air battle. I mean, the shackles, they're not too great, right? They can be dispelled?
No, they can only
No?
be
They can only be disabled. Okay, then they're gonna be great. You can maybe detonate against the Dragonhawks, but it's also, it's so hard.
Dark Render third for the silence against the Shackle.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, this
Players'
Agi on the
forces
Demon
are
is
under
insane,
attack.
dude. Plus 12, hells yeah. Naga level 5 with the aura. The army for Colorful isn't too big yet, but the heroes are looking really strong.
But are they game deciding strong though? Oh, level 5 Naga. That's a lot of Dragonhawks. 80 supply. 3-1 upgrades.
Chaemiko's moving up there without a TP, by the way. If this push doesn't work, this game might be over.
A town is under siege.
70 supply for the Night Elves.
Ideally, Chaemiko would want to spread his Dragonhawk so they don't get all silenced right away. He does a pretty good job. Some silence are coming in. We still have some shackles left in the air. Oh my god, it's pretty chaotic over here. Bears getting focused by the Griffins. That's supposed to 3-2 upgraded are these air units. They're so strong. And the Dragonhawks, despite the silence, win the air battle. Only a single Hippogriff is left. Naga in trouble. She might be falling. In fact, she is, not dead. Staff last second on the Naga and the Demon. There was a lot of supply loss here for Colorful. Only 58 left now for him. We'll lose another Bear and Dryad. Chaemiko also lost quite some things, though.
Yeah. Lost 20 supply. And counting.
Are under attack.
The Hunter close to 5 abandons the tower, and this did not win him the game. But that got rid of a lot of anti-air. But Chaemiko, is it the right call to go for Griffins now? Still triple Engine of Wind. Still decent resources. We're gonna have a lot of Hippogriffs soon.
And I like this choice by Colorful, just going pure anti-air. No more Bears. They don't do anything. As far as ground fighters go, your heroes are strong enough. And the Demon with the boots burning over and over. This is also a big deal. I think he could even commit more. What does he have to fear? Old arrow level 1? Who cares?
Thank you, Gold Easel, for the 25.3 sub. 62 supply.
So is this enough Hippogriffs this time?
Here we go. Not enough shackles. And Fork Lightning zaps the Dragonhawks out of the air. And they will definitely win the air fight now. Oh, will they? Lots of Griffin Riders. He will lose a lot. And then there's Dryads on the ground. Chaemiko, how is he supposed to win that fight?
I don't think he can anymore. The heroes are so insanely strong. Naga 5.5. Well, Dryads, though, also starting to fall, but the Demon hasn't returned yet. Now he's coming back.
Zap. And this time there's one shackle. Paladin about to fall. Nope. Because Chaemiko taps out before. Damn. Crazy unit comms this game.
Yeah. Interesting experiment by Chaemiko. But why? Like, if you're playing, if you're feeling so inclined to camp and turtle and go tier 3, why not just go inner fire rifles? Like, there's no question that inner fire rifles are much stronger than that strat.
Because he loves his Griffins. We've seen it before in a lot of matchups that Chaemiko is going for air whenever like he has a chance or has a lead or just feels like it.
I guess this is also a really good test setting. Like, he was experimenting with that build, he played a bit on ladder, and maybe it looked okay. But does it work in a tournament setting? You kind of have to test that as well sometimes. And a third place match is a good moment to do this. But if you are 100% invested into winning, I wouldn't recommend that strat.
How much is actually the difference? Prize money. It's $30. So yeah, with the lead, this being Colorful's map, You can go for it. I like a little bit of a change. It's fine. They won't take it 1000% serious, that's for sure. You know what? That would have been the game for Crowform talents.
Oh my god. Crowform talents.
I didn't want to jinx it, that's why I didn't say it during the game. You're running somewhere.
I seriously wonder what you're gonna do if it happens one day when we cast.
I'm gonna casting in a handstand.
You're gonna do a backflip.
With the chair.
With the chair.
Chair's a little too heavy, can't even lift it.
It is quite heavy, isn't it?
Seems like
weight means quality. As Boris told us in Snatch.
I have once again no idea what you're talking about.
That's a movie from... What's his name? Guy Ritchie. The guy who always does the fun gangster movies.
He was the one with Madonna, right?
Yes.
Wow, you're not even flipping out this time. You say, "What? You did see that? Blasphemy! It's the best movie. His best movie." And I'm the
trying
TMZ
to trigger
guy.
me. They're trying to trigger me, Neil.
Little.
Maybe later.
Heard that the ESL page is down and people aren't able to check in, so that start might be delayed.
That is very unfortunate timing.
Why?
Because it was still working a few minutes ago, and now it's not.
Hope they don't have to cancel it. So we're loading into game 3. I did not check the map actually.
Northern Isles. I can't load! Guys, I'm sorry.
Dude.
I'm gonna exit. Maybe that's gonna help you guys.
No. Just wait.
Now I exit, and then I reconnect, and then it works sometimes.
Usually you just have to wait. And then it either says quit game or not.
Ha! There we go.
Oh, now you still have
Was
to
that the
wait.
last? No.
Just wait it out. That is game over. And retry.
A moment to
apparently-
breathe and take a step back to consider what we've seen so far.
Need to get ready.
Yeah.
And
doing it, bro.
ESL page is up again. With 82. Oh no, that was another tournament. It was very slow. Oh boy, that might be a long cup. So, second attempt to load into Northern Isles.
Who's gonna get the bronze medal? Is the Olympic Games? Do they still think that it's happening?
No. Cancelled it like 10 days ago or something. One more player. There we go. So, if you expand on AZ, you definitely expand on Northern Isles, right?
One would think so. Instant expansion with a level 2 AM has been pretty popular here. But it's not all that we see. It's not like this is Terranos Stand where it's always MK Fast Expo. It certainly won't be Mountain King. You don't have Mercs here, you don't have easy level 3. This is really not a good MK map. But this is where it becomes a little interesting. It is certainly playable for the Warden, right? So AM is locked, or human is locked into the AM. But Night Elf can be a little more versatile. However, with the Warden not working out so well today and the Demon working out quite nicely apparently in game 2, wouldn't be too surprised to see Colorful now also going for the Blind Man again.
I could see both. I could see a Warden, I could see a Demon Hunter. Very important question in chat. Is Remo wearing the same shirt as yesterday again?
Yes.
Disgusting, filthy
This one.
pig.
People make way too big of a deal out of that. And also, this is an actual shirt I'm wearing over a t-shirt, so it's not like even the lowest layer, you know.
We have a Mountain King, bro.
What the hell? I thought this wasn't playable.
Me neither. But Chaemiko is in fun and games mode today.
What's the creep route?
Well, you're the king of creep routes in early games. Why are you asking me?
Okay. I think I've never seen this before.
On this map, I'm pretty sure me neither. It's up against the Warden, by the way. Not that
It's gonna be really hard not to take a lot of damage from these creeps. And get level 3 at the same time.
Well, he might have a solution that we're not aware of.
Players' forces are under attack.
And this, like, Colorful will not expect this, but he sees it now with the Wisp.
Has he seen it? Vision range is... it's
I mean,
not that
he will.
bad. Yeah, now he does. Okay, now he knows. Item is big heal. MK.
Forces are under attack.
No penalty of energy this time, just the claws. And one level 2. Okay.
No second engine of war. Just
Couldn't you
going-
like blink staff, fan of knives harass like crazy? Oh, and MK level 2 into aggression. Oh my god, he might be stuck on level 2 forever.
Yeah, he wants to delay the Warden to buy time for the expo to pay off. And delay the Warden harasses, but Colorful didn't go for that at all today.
So now it's nighttime, so Shadow Melt can be made use of. It looks like Colorful is kind of caught off guard here. He's like, what the hell? This is MK first.
Yeah, like, hands up, what am I supposed to do? I don't know what to do. Creeping, I
MK
guess.
Going for staff and dust. No boots. Doesn't have enough gold for that. Creeping and leveling. Never a bad idea with the Warden, I guess.
A player's forces are under attack.
So, Stormbolt versus Fan. What's gonna be better? It's like 5 archers. It's pretty heavy. Dash. Right clicks. Footmen are starting to drop, and with that, needs a retreat.
Oh, nice save right there. But yeah, all footies now too hurt to re-engage. This might be an easy level 3 creep. But the MK is still sticking around, I like that.
Yeah, he's pretty unnukeable. And he still has Stormbolts. And that threat alone delays level 3, and especially level 4 5.
But why are the archers just standing in the corner here? Why aren't they attacking the MK? There's a lot of these little inefficiencies in Colorful's play today. He's trying to be cute, hiding in the shadows, wanting the MK to walk away and then go for the Murloc camp.
A player's forces are under attack.
Was that a counter expansion he just cancelled?
I think so, yes. I heard the cancel sound. Not too sure. Could have been the shot as well. Stormbolt
Another
is a
archer
kill.
dead.
Every Stormbolt is a kill.
Oh, and the footy! Oh, that feels so bad. You just pop the replenish and then it gets
Oh.
cancelled by
Oh.
someone coming around the tree line.
A player's forces are under attack.
And this Mountain King looking quite okay. Tier 2 tech on the way. Blacksmith Lumber Mill. And Mountain King doesn't even need level 3 here to stop the warden.
Yeah, I'm not sure if no Shadow Strike was the right idea. If he had just gone Shadow Strike, couldn't he have run down all of these footies one after the next?
Possibly, yeah. But with that, there's no slow. You can always send them back. He could still go for it, but now it's, I guess, too late. Mountain King full mana again.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, that creep jack could be nasty.
If he prevents level 3, that would be so insane. He sees it. He sees it. He's not coming for it though.
Well, level 3, that's a big deal. Crystal ball on the ground.
Ladies.
Dude, what's this warden doing? She's walking there, she's walking back, she's not using fan, picks up the item late.
Oh, Chaemiko with the 4-footman and Mountain King onto expansion harass. That's where fan is pretty good. Is it still enough? Or 2 fresh footmen from the right hand side weren't affected by the fan. This is lovely play by Chaemiko.
Yeah, good job. Even if this costs a few footies, that's totally fine. Is he gonna play Griffins again this game?
Maybe.
Lots of archers going down. Chaemiko finds more and more. Dude, he crept nothing after straight level 2, and suddenly the MK is almost level 3.
Got a lot of archers, huh?
Daytime gets the heal scroll involved, takes a bit of damage for that, but not the end of the world.
That's pretty good. Dryad's getting attacked as well. Tier 3 Rush Blood Mage.
Oh my god.
Could be tanks as well.
Yeah. Could be the Knights tanks stuff.
Do we have an update from the ESL guys if the cup is happening or not? Chat, help us out. Stormbolt on the Warden, there's a big potion though and Rune Bracers, so maybe focusing her not the greatest idea.
Cup is postponed till 5 PM.
Okay. It's gonna be a long day again.
Well, with Happy in the final, maybe a little shorter than yesterday.
Well, it was a 3-0 yesterday as well.
But it was 2-2-1s in the semis? Or no, wait, it was 2-0 by 1.
And 2-0 by Cash.
Okay,
Over Ante.
A player's forces are under attack.
never mind. But Juan's game against Please belong.
Yes, they took it. In the best way possible.
Yeah, those
Go
were fun
check out
games.
One versus Please. It's the most hyped game of this week. Oh, especially the one on Concealed. Great to get rid of the workshops early. As it was double workshop again.
A player's forces are under attack.
Colorful didn't even get the expansion, like 9 minutes in.
Chaemiko didn't get a shredder yet, right? That's kind of the difficulty on this map. It's not so easily accessible. It's not that hard to get access to either, I guess. Considering that he doesn't have a shredder, Chaemiko's lumber is looking really good. Somehow. How is that even possible? He doesn't even have that many lumber workers. He's a wizard.
Some magical trades on the market. Or not too many upgrades. Like no masonry, for example. Here's the lumber upgrade.
A
That's
player's
about it.
forces are under attack.
Alright, tier 3 is reached. Could add in a pally right away that would put him in upkeep. That's a little awkward, but...
Okay, level 4. Blink Fan. Let's go. These rune braces are gonna be pretty... Oh, did he sold them? Okay. Needs more space for other stuff, I guess. But keeps the crystal ball.
A player's
Not a fan.
forces are under attack.
Footy scouted the expansion in the bottom left. Oh, going for the bears. Stormbolt, focus. There is a staff. Oh, the Zeppelin. That's a lot of experience right there for the Warden.
Calculated.
HTP's out. Good saves by Chaemiko. This could have easily been level 5, by the way.
And that's some time for the tanks. Number 1. Number 2. Again, Knights Breakers. Weird threat. Tree is finally up.
That's his new thing, I guess. Knights Breakers. At the moment, this human army is still pretty damn bad at fighting. Colorful is trying to abuse that as much as possible. But the Warden's mana is low. Relying on the bears now for DPS along with Dryads. Lots of farms coming at the expansion. Chaemiko ready now to go up to 80. But he doesn't have a very big bank here.
Yeah, this like he's going for so much stuff. These 2 tanks or 3 tanks are just distraction to keep the Warden away from his own economy, and then he has a 70, 75, 80 supply army of Knights and Breakers and pushes again.
Oh.
I guess
he creep this red cap? He has 2 footies, 2 breakers. Oh, the reveal.
Okay, worth it saving the crystal ball, I guess. Wow.
Dryads coming in. If you can see that acid, how sick would that be?
Very sick. Didn't. And Unholy Aura. Bye-bye.
That's a pretty good aura. The tanks get the entangled. Doot doot.
Oh, this expansion was already so late, and now it's even more like. I guess the tanks. Wait, he's going more tanks. 70 fortified. I guess they drain a lot of resources as you react to them. Engine of War delaying this expansion. It's not even Engines of War.
The one really wanted that last hit. Got it with the blink fan. Took a lot of damage for it though. Dude, MK with Bloodlust and boots. That's freaking scary. The Bash Lord. The second tank can't attack because the attack range is too low.
Nice! Well done. There you go.
Yeah, sometimes it's easy to forget. Tank attack range is super low.
Yeah. And he's canceling this again.
Wow. That's more than a 2-minute delay.
Demon Hunter again, this time immediately focused. And that is the Night Breaker push or fight. Colorful was overwhelmed by that before. Siphon over and over and over. Just raining storm bolts.
Big heal scroll. The Dryad poison was starting to stack up, but that heal scroll made up for a lot of it. More tanks at the expansion. Could find a kill here. Colorful certainly busy in the middle. Doesn't look like this Demon Hunter is winning the mana burn war this time around. But Chaemiko falls back. Does not want to overextend. Expansion. The tree. Down to 200. Down to 170.
Uh-oh.
90.
Almost no repair.
18. Oh.
Bye-bye. Damn, Chaemiko playing a great game 3.
A player's forces are under attack.
Pretty much full control. This Mountain King.
Working surprisingly well, man.
Way better than expected. But
Normally, I'm the biggest hater of this, but wouldn't
Town is under siege.
Double Ancient of War mass hunts been sick this game?
I'm not sure how fast he got the towers. I mean, there's no Merc camp, so...
Yeah. There's no mercs, there's no level 3 MK.
Player's forces are under attack.
Could have worked, maybe. Is of course very all in though. Blood Mage almost level 3.
What does that mean then, level 3 for the Blood Mage, Remo?
That means he can go for the 1/1/1 build with Flame Strike, of course.
Ah, yeah, that's what makes him so strong. I kind of forgot.
No, it's the level 2 Siphon, which drains 30 mana per second and transfers to your ally 60 mana per second.
That is almost a Stormbolt in a second, Remo.
Oh
In a
my
second.
god. That is crazy. And with that also, there's no way the Demon Hunter can win the mana burn war. Which essentially makes this hero useless now.
Yeah, I am, even after 4 games, seeing this, not a fan of this Demon Hunter.
Attack.
Yeah. It worked out well once when the Blood Mage wasn't able to get the high levels.
But there it didn't really matter because there was a million tanks and a million gyros.
Under siege.
Yeah. Was a lot of choo-choo and...
They came from behind!
True. Big true, Neo. Is there a shredder now, by the way? No. How does Chaemiko have so much lumber without a shredder? How is this even possible?
Hacks. Must
Must be hacked, right?
Must be hacks.
We have to ban Chaemiko for 6 months, please. Bidu, get on the case.
It's kind of fascinating that after all this time, only now people can come up with a lumber hack.
Yeah. The game is getting more and more
Players'
developed,
forces are under
sophisticated.
attack.
From everyone but Blizzard.
Shop control again. That's heat scrolls going to Chaemiko. Could go for an invul as well. Does he need an invul? I could use an invul. Yep. On the pally, he doesn't have Divine Shield. I would.
Yes,
If I was
two-
Chaemiko, I'd buy auras right now in the marketplace. Ah, there's no auras in stock though. Too bad.
Didn't check.
He could go Scourge Bone Chimes. He could go Endurance Aura.
Flute.
So many amazing items. Oh, Catgus Pipe, of course! Dude,
A player's force.
this human triple hero plus Catgus Pipe,
Oh yeah.
busted.
Alright. Big fight. No mortars yet. Here, I guess. He went for frag shards already. Like, didn't invest into the actual units. Breakers
The
can
Knights
steal the
received
war.
the roar because of the breakers. Brother Deeps.
Yeah, plus 10. Pretty good. Warden level 5.3. There's tanks in the main again. Bears have to fight them, but it's again. Moonwell's taken out. It's Terran stand all over again.
Yeah, and there I thought the MK style was only Terranas viable. I was wrong! See it very strong here as well. Didn't even need clap, dude. And he still owned that fight so easily.
Yeah.
But of course, is also very good.
This Demon Hunter is in a little bit of trouble. Doesn't really matter. Okay, nothing matters anymore as Colorful taps out. GG! Chaemiko, bronze medal, and like $85 or something to his bank account. In the end, he had 2,200 gold after that fight. That was pretty impressive. This is a new strat that I haven't seen before, or we haven't seen before. Maybe it's making waves, Mountain King first on Northern Isles. If you can creep a warden there, why not a Mountain King? And tanks into Knights Breakers, man. Interesting shit. So, how how impressed were you by your boy Colorful today?
You know,
Just a quick statement.
every great athlete in his career, illustrious career, has some off days. Today was one of those off days, but that's okay. Colorful, you know, he learned from today. He's going to come back stronger than ever.
Finally, the curse is broken. Remo witnesses a weak Colorful. So
I don't know about weak. I don't know about. I mean,
okay, that is
he
it
was a
for
little
that is it for the
unlucky,
game
you
for
know?
third. That is it for the game for third. We have a grand final coming up, and that's Human Merch Fortitude versus Hawk for the win in the War3Station Cup number 4. Gonna be right there.